We're live! Yay! Hello. Okay, let me see if I can get to comments. Got it. Okay, if somebody can let me know if they can hear me, let me take these off because this looks crazy. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm here to chat with you guys. I usually do like a live a week. If you're new here, can hear just fine. Yay! Okay, thank you. Just wait for a couple more people to get on. Yay, thank you. My hair has been a mess. My day was stressful. I have had a crazy day, but it's good. Everything's great. Everything's better. It's nice out. I'm gonna just quickly do my hair. Yeah, it's going good. So, yes. What's up? So I am going home tonight. I get to go home. I'm so excited. So it's been a pretty crazy couple of hours. The cut video came out this morning. That's been fun. And then just trying to do live. I have another video going up tomorrow. It's like the behind the scenes of the cut thing, which is cool. Sorry if the lighting changes. I'm right by a window and I see that it's like changing very, very vividly. So my apologies. So excited. We are coming out there Saturday. Is there anything festive going out there? I don't know. I'm not going to be here on Saturday, so I don't really know what's going on. It is Easter weekend though, so I'm sure something is happening because it's Easter weekend. There's probably a lot going on, whether you celebrate it or not. So I would definitely Google it and see what's going on because I'm sure there's something. We will be there a week. That's so exciting. And do you have anything planned? Are you still considering moving from Seattle? Yes, I am still considering moving from Seattle, but I am for sure certain that it will not be for another year. Gus and I sign a lease in August, and we have both decided that we are going to stay for sure one more year. So hopefully that answers that. Whew, I just feel like all day I've been out of breath. Like it's been really hard to catch my breath all day. Where do you think you might be moving to? I don't know. And I don't want to jump the gun on it. I feel like the question I get all the time is like, are you going to move to LA? Not going to move to LA. I don't want to move to LA. I love visiting, but I don't want to go out there. So yeah. Why do you want to leave Seattle? I don't really want to leave Seattle. I have kind of a year, I feel like, to figure my shit out. So it's just been a little tough because I miss my family and I have a best friend. Gus is obviously like my best friend, but I also have another best friend who's back home and I rarely get to see her. So I really miss my friends and family. So that's probably why I would move. And I also just have an itch to explore and to check out other parts of the world. So that's probably why I would leave. But at this very moment, like I don't want to leave. Like I like Seattle. I'm content. I'm happy where I'm at. Yeah. Like I don't want to leave, if that makes sense. I give up. I'm finally about to go on dating apps to meet a girl. I try to keep it old school. Yeah, I'm 28, but I think I need to adapt to this new age of finding a partner. It sucks, right? Like, I totally get you. I had never done a dating app until I got here, like a year into after getting here. And I was nervous. I was like, fuck this. I want to meet my man, like, as I bumped into him on accident or, like, I don't know, just like an old school, old fashioned way. And, it's really hard to do that. So dating apps, it's not like you need them, but I get why you would cave and do them. Let me try to like do that. I've been in Seattle for 8 months. The people here are super passive aggressive. Yeah, it's so hard because I feel like in all of my videos, especially my lives, I've talked about this and it's really hard to like communicate unless you're here because Seattle doesn't suck. Like Seattle's really fun and nice, but people are pretty passive here. And it's hard to explain that to people until like you are, like you're 8 months in, like until you're here experiencing it. Does that make sense? So yeah, I feel you. That sucks. I'm still trying to figure it out too. People are very passive. Hey Douglas, Douglas from Brazil. Soon, I hope to move to Seattle. Very cool. Hey Sterling, I feel like I haven't seen you for a second. I'm coming to Seattle to visit for a week next Wednesday. You should talk about your cut video. I feel like the comments were so judgmental and sexist. Yeah, before I jumped on here, I was reading some of them because when I first woke up, I read some and then I was like, girl, get off this video, don't read them. So I didn't read them until a little bit ago, and then I started reading them and I was like, oh my goodness, like, I don't know, they weren't fun to read. And I replied to a few because they were like nice or I don't know, whatever, but yeah, they're not super nice, and it doesn't feel good, but it also is just like, I understand that it comes with the territory, and especially doing a video like that, I knew they weren't going to be very nice. So, I don't know. It sucks, but what are you going to do? I'm not really going to let it get to me. And for the record, Jamie is awesome. He's super cool, and I really like him, and I feel like I was more mad that all the comments were like, she hates him, she doesn't like him, she wasn't ever into him. Like, I was into Jamie, I liked him, but he's younger than me, and that is just, I don't usually go for younger guys. Super cool guy, really liked him. He was so funny, and he was so nice and so sweet. But I have like a behind the scenes video coming tomorrow, so you'll like see a little bit more of that if you're at all interested. Anyways, let's see. Have you ever considered living in other countries? Yes, I really, really want to live in Europe. Before moving to Seattle, I was really like considering moving to Australia. Just really wanted to move out there, and yeah, I definitely considered moving to other countries. It would be very cool. How long are you going home for? And big plans. I am going home for like 5 days or so, and I'm going home for a wedding. Hi Rachel, it's Ben. I loved your cut video. Hashtag Vavina. People in the comment section were annoying / rude. I wanted to slap them. Aw, thanks Beyonce. What a great username. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, I think that's any cut video though, you know, like it's just part of the territory. And especially like when people start taking their clothes off, it's like, people on the internet think that they have like an excuse to be more rude. So yeah, thank you. Why not? How long are you going home for? Okay, I answered that already. I think it all really depends on your experience. Like, I've been fortunate to meeting people through work and friends, but outside of that, it's been rough. But regardless, Seattle is amazing. It is amazing. It's hard to say it's not amazing because Seattle is so much fun. It's so cool. You have a little bit of everything as far as climate goes. The summers are fucking amazing. The summers are so fucking good. Because the summers are so good, like that almost makes it like worth it. And I'm so excited for the summer, so excited to do stuff. And it's so weird, but I just now feel like I'm finally starting to like get excited and like just be happy that I'm here. I don't know why I wasn't before, but yeah. Okay. Hey, I recently saw a clip with the title "Seattle is Dying." It is on YouTube. It's about homelessness and junkie. Yes, I know. And it's sad. What is your point about that? Yes. A lot of people always ask me my opinion on this. I answered this in my last live. I need to educate myself a little bit more before I give my final opinion on it. Yes, homelessness in Seattle it's a huge issue. Like there's no doubt about it. It's a huge issue, but it's also a really sticky situation, and there's no one solution to it. Like there's so many massive companies that have donated so much money to it, and it's a really complex conversation that more people need to be having, and it's just like, I don't know what the solution is. Do I feel like Seattle's dying? I don't feel like it's dying. I feel like it's thriving, but at the same time, we have a huge homeless problem and we need to figure out how to fix it. No doubt about that. I should watch the video. I'm kind of scared to watch the video, and that's probably why I haven't. But a lot of people have been telling me about that and that I need to watch it. Hey, I'm planning on moving to Seattle in July. What is the vibe in Queen Anne? Queen Anne is awesome. Queen Anne is fun. I feel like, in my humble opinion, the crowd's a little bit older, but nonetheless, like, they have great food in Queen Anne, and they have some great bars. Yeah, it's a great place to be. I like Queen Anne. Oh, and also, I'm going to the Midwest. Happy Wednesday to Rachel. I just like. Happy Wednesday to you, Rachel. Finally glad to catch a live. Yay, me too. Queen Anne is expensive, Diana, but it's nice. Olympia, which is not even Seattle, is expensive. I don't know too much about Olympia. How is the cost of living in Seattle compared to other cities? It's expensive, and it's getting up there. Like, I don't quite feel like it's an LA or a New York, but it's like slowly getting up there for sure. Or a DC. I think DC is like pretty expensive as well. And Boston. When you got your septum pierced, did it hurt? I want to get mine done, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Yes. So I've actually had my septum pierced twice. I had it pierced in college, and then it like fell out, and I was like, don't need to get it, put it back in. Everything's like happens for a reason. And then it closed up, and then I really wanted it again, so I got it pierced again, and it hurt more the second time because they were like piercing through like scarred cartilage or something. So yes, this hurt the second time, but the first time it was okay. It wasn't too bad. It was more irritating afterwards because it's like healing. So that took a minute. And I feel like every time I change it out, it like has to reheal again, which is really annoying. So I try to keep one in for quite a while. Like, I'm ready to like change this one out. But yes, it hurts. But I also I had my tongue pierced, and that hurt way worse than the septum. I'm just tired of the homelessness. I'm just tired of the homeless. The politicians suck along this madness. Yeah, I need to like educate myself more about that, because I've heard that Seattle's government specifically is really fucking a lot up. Hi, Rachel. Love your videos. Went to Seattle for the first time, and I loved it. How is the fashion industry scene in Seattle? Are there areas that are more fashion-driven than others? Such a good question. Yes and no. I feel like the fashion scene in general in Seattle is pretty damn good. Like, I love the fashion here, and it's kind of all over the place, which is really fun. Although it does have like a specific style to itself. I feel like the downtown area, South Lake Union, has good fashion. Capitol Hill's fun because there's a lot of youngins over there, and they always dress really funky and fun. Yeah, I don't think there's one spot that's better than the others. If you move to like Seattle in general, I feel like you'll be fine. South Lake Union, though, people always dress pretty snazzy over there. Capitol Hill's fun. Yeah, I don't know if there's a specific part or area, but I am making a video soon on like best places to shop in Seattle, so that might help your decision a little bit, if that makes sense. Will you be enjoying the Seattle sunshine later today? I don't think so. I have so much to do. I need to finish editing a video. I need to get this video up, and then I need to pack. I have to drop Frank off, so I don't know if I'll be able to enjoy the sun, but I'm looking at it through the window, and it looks pretty amazing. Hey, Erin. Capitol Hill is the best. Hello from Olympia. Hello. Thinking about moving, but worried about work. Is it hard to find a decent job? I don't think it's hard to find a decent job. I think that it's important to be open to what kind of job you're looking for. When I first moved out here, I did not think I was going to have a job in graphic design. I wasn't a graphic designer. I didn't really, I had dabbled in it, but it was not my major. And now here I am. I'm a graphic designer, and then on the side I make videos. So I think it's important to be open-minded. Hey, I just moved to Seattle about 2 months ago and love it. Thanks for helping share the info. You're so welcome. Brandon, if you can't find a job in Seattle, there is something wrong. Jobs are in abundance. Well, it depends. It can be hard to find a job, especially if you're like specific in what area you want. I live in Capitol Hill area. Have you ever been to Mubar? I have not. Frank is good, by the way. Frank is sleeping. I'm dropping him off at a friend's house later, and there's another cat there. So I'm a little like, I'm really nervous. They do good together. They've been together before. I think this is like the longest I'm gonna leave him for, and that like makes my heart hurt a little bit. Sorry if this was covered. Will you do another meetup for those of us around Seattle? Yes, I am doing another meetup. I chatted on this maybe a little bit on the life update, the previous video did. I am going to be doing another life update. I don't know when it's going to be. I was going to do it in May initially, but I want it to be warm out so that we don't have to I don't want to deal with the rain. I want people to be outside, be able to mingle with each other, and be able to like ask questions and come and go as they please. So I'm hoping to do it in a park somewhere, and yeah, and I want to do it when it's warm up. So follow me on Instagram because all that information will be on my Instagram. Like, I don't know if it'll be posted necessarily on my YouTube. It's just easier for me to post it on my Instagram. Hoping to do it in July. Like, July would be really cool. June is already like filled up for me, but July would be pretty rad. We could do it in July. July would be fun. I need to start planning that though. Do it at Volunteer Park. Yeah, Volunteer Park would be fun. I'm also like, I talked about this in my life update, but I'm a little nervous to do meetup. Meetups are always a little scary, and they're just like, I don't know, they're a little scary because you want to try to please everybody and you want like everybody to have a good time, but like that's not always the case. And yeah, I also feel like I need to give you guys something in return, and I don't know how many people are showing up. So there's just like a lot to think about with meetups. So TBD on that. Hopefully in July. July would be great. Yeah. Were the cut people super cool? Are you keeping in contact with them? I feel like I could see you working there. I wish I could work there. Cut is like my dream job. I would love to work at Cut. But yeah, I don't know. It helps me with when like you guys go and like comment on the most recent video. Like, I don't know how else to like really get their attention. Like, they have so many other people, you know, that are like every day on their page, and like I love them. It was so much fun doing that. I hope I get an invite back, but from the comments, I feel like Jamie's gonna get an invite back, and I probably won't, which is totally fine. Jamie's super cool. But I would love to do another cut video. Like, it was a blast, and now that I've done one, I feel like I could hold my liquor a little bit better. So yeah, anyways, there's like a behind the scenes that's coming up tomorrow, so you'll get a little bit of a better insight on like what it was like doing a cut shoot, and yeah, just more of like the behind the scenes of it all. The cut people were super cool, by the way. Very, very nice group of people. I think Seattle is over the top liberal. Your thoughts, Rachel? I don't feel like it's over the top liberal. I think it's more liberal than most places, but I don't think it's over the top. I don't think we're doing crazy things. I don't feel like I'm a crazy liberal, so I don't feel like the people I'm surrounded by are crazy liberals. Just open-minded, and there's right and there's wrong. My friend was in a cut video, Such a Small World. So cool. Cut films in Seattle. I am planning on moving to Seattle. How much do you think I need to save up? I never answer this question because I don't know your situation. I don't know any of it, and I don't want to give you like a wrong number. Y'all know I saved up about $2,000, and I could have used more. So like, the more money you can save, the better. Seattle's very expensive. Just the tax itself is 10%. So like, it's expensive. Save as much as you can. yeah, I don't want to give like an exact number out though, because I don't know your situation. I don't know how you're getting out here, etc., etc. I'm sorry if that makes sense. Rachel, did you have a meet and greet already? I did. I had a meet and greet in February with like 15 people or so. It was kind of like first come, first serve. I wanted the initial one to be very small, and it was just like the first 15 people that signed up got to go. And I learned a lot from that little meetup. It was super duper fun. I had a great time, very grateful and thankful for the people that came there, and they were so kind. But I've learned a lot from talking to those people now, and people that have had comments and concerns about the one I had, and like basically gave me pointers on like what to do better next time. So I'm hoping to have it in a more open area where people can come and go as they please. I don't want people to feel restricted to stay and things like that. So yeah, if that answers your question. You should definitely visit Point Defiance Park in Tacoma. Beautiful trails and beautiful views from the cliff. Oh my gosh, I will. I'll have to. No such thing as too liberal. If you made a meet and greet, where would you make it in Seattle? Probably at a park, I'm thinking. But I don't know. It depends. There's some really great open spaces, things like that. So I don't know where I would have it. I have about 10 minutes, not even 9 minutes left. I'm trying to keep these to a half hour. That way they're not too long and too boring. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know. Trying to think if there's anything I need to update you guys on. I don't think so. Live going up today. Behind the scenes video cut going up tomorrow, and then next week I think I have a live. I think I have a live next week. Let me check on that. Usually I save these. Maybe I didn't save that one. I have it written down in my planner, so I'll have to check. I was going to do one on Sunday, but I'm not doing that anymore because I'll be home. So I think I moved that. I think I moved that to like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll have to double check. Yeah, I think there's like 2 more lives in the rest of the month. So make sure I'll post that on my Instagram. Yeah. Okay, we've got some questions. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, best vintage shops in Seattle. I actually am making a video on that. Just to list a few off though. This isn't really vintage, but Buffalo Exchange is really fun. Just because they have a bunch of weird stuff, especially the one in University Village. Like the people that bring stuff there are super odd, super great because it's weird stuff. There's also a place. Let me look it up really quick. I think it's called Red Light Vintage Clothing. That place is really fun. Like if you're looking for some like specific years, like 80s, 90s, 70s, like they got you. Like they're super duper fun. Why not try to expand your channel and not base most of it on Seattle? I think you have a lot more to offer. I think that's super nice. Right now, I definitely want to expand and do more, which is why I do like the weekly vlogs, just to kind of put whatever I do out there. But I have a full-time job right now, and like right now, I feel like my audience just really wants Seattle-based content. So I've just been trying to push out Seattle-based content because I feel like that's what most of you guys want, and I'm happy to provide it for you. But I hope to like in the future, when I make this a full-time career, to push out much more content, like different content, not just Seattle-based. I'm planning a road trip to Seattle from North Carolina in tips. Seattle from NC. Okay. Are you going with somebody? Are there any affordable apartment complexes? I can't like list off any like that are coming to mind, but if you're looking for like income driven housing, they definitely have that. Like look that up on Google, like Seattle income affordable housing, and you can like get that through a program like that. If you make like an X amount of money, that's probably your best bet. Otherwise, I always suggest the Facebook group, which is just Seattle Housing, and it's grown quite a bit. So that's a great place to look for kind of more like affordable places as well. When did you most recently feel inspired, and what inspired you? What a great question. When did I most recently feel inspired? I watched Guava Island last night. I don't know if I felt I feel like anything Donald Glover does, I really like get inspired from. But I really loved some of the like shots and scenes in that, and that kind of made me like very inspired. Just like if I go to see a good movie, I always get very inspired. Us was really good. I don't know if it was like inspiring, but like it was very entertaining, and it made me just like want to keep talking about it. That was a lame answer. I heard Robe is dope. Have you ever went to Mox? It's super fun, and it's super fun. You play board games, and they give you a pan order, drinks, and food. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I have not been there. Will you do something special for 10K? I undoubtedly think you will hit it within the next few weeks. Oh my god, you're so nice. Literally, like the only person that knows how much 10K would mean to me is Gus. Also, side note, I'm on my period, so I'm so emotional. I have wanted to hit 10K since YouTube came out, and like I never had like the courage to start a YouTube video. I didn't have the self-confidence. Like if I hit 10K, it will be like a dream come true. Like I don't need to hit anything more than that. 10K is like literally all I want to hit. Like it would be so cool. It'd be awesome. I told my Instagram followers that if I hit 10K, I will do this is so like lame if you don't know what I'm talking about, but Jordan Alvarez, he always does these videos where he just like puts a song on and he dances, and like if I hit 10K, like I'm just gonna put a song on and I'm gonna fucking dance until the song is over, and that's gonna be the video. So I told myself I would do that and then like probably cry, because it's all I've ever wanted was 10K. 10K would be so cool. I was in Seattle a couple of weeks ago coming from Reno. I was a little too busy. It was a little too busy for me. I know you dislike Tukwila, but any recommendations of surrounding areas just outside the city? Absolutely. I feel like if you don't love the city life, which totally get that, try to move more north. I feel like, I don't know. I like the north area a little bit better. I feel like it's a little bit prettier too. And not to say that the south side isn't pretty. It is pretty in its own way. But like Green Lake is really fun. I suppose it's still kind of the city. Green Lake's a blast. Madison Park area is super fun. Very expensive though. Northgate is hit or miss. If you're looking to go further out, you could look over in the Bellevue area, Kirkland area, Issaquah area. A lot of people love Issaquah. It's cheaper, it's nicer, but it's removed from the city, if that helps. Trainer Edison, check out Kirkland, Bellevue, Woodville. Yeah, Bothell, Redmond, great areas. Great suggestions. Not busy and very safe, affordable, and are just 30 to 40-minute drives from the heart of downtown Seattle. Great suggestions. Sun City wins the race. You'll get to 10K easily. Oh, I hope so. You are like perfect. Oh my god, no, I'm not. Thank you though. Oh, thank you, Corey. Can you get jobs easily in Seattle? Yes. I feel like we just chatted about this a little bit ago. If you had no budget cap, where would you plan yourself? Oh my god, great question. If I had no budget cap, I would for sure go to Australia. Australia is very expensive. I would love to check out Australia, and I would love to live in Madison Park area in Seattle. If I had like all the money, I'd buy a really bougie house over there and like just be by the water. I love it over there. Like I'm always there. You're welcome. Me and my fiance will be visiting Seattle next month. I would love to meet you And Gus, yes, I feel like a lot of people. It's so like shitty because a lot of people reach out to Gus and I, and they're like, "Hey, would love to meet you. Can buy you drinks, or like, can we take you out to dinner?" And Gus and I were always on like very different schedules, so it's really hard to plan that out. And yeah, it's hard to do that. But I would love to meet all of you guys too. It'd be so fun. How often do you get recognized walking around? I saw you one day, I believe, but didn't want to approach you because I feel like not too often. Like really, like in the nicest way. Like I have a very small audience. I love my audience, but I don't really get approached that much. Although sometimes people will approach me, and it's literally like it makes my fucking day. Like come up, say hi to me, let's take a picture. Don't be weird. Like I'm another human, you're another human. It's not weird. It literally isn't weird. Come say hi to me. It would make my day. Madison Park area is so nice. Very, very nice. Okay, guys, I am actually at my max. So I'm at 30 minutes, almost 31 minutes. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for being so nice. Like all the comments, all the questions, very nice, very relaxing. I appreciate it more than you know today. So yeah, thank you guys. If you want to catch another live, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I will be posting that schedule very soon for next week's live and then the week after. It's just Rachel.Waldorf. What else? I think that's kind of it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you so soon. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye!